Good day, Range Guild, and welcome to week 1 of my HDL match. That is the Husbando Draft League. That is the league brought or kind of created by some of my friends from Discord and whatnot. And so we're jumping into our first battle against CogSentient and the Los Angeles Haunters. So as you can see on the screen, I'm predicting him to bring Top Coco, Chansey, Garchomp, Politoed, Kingdra, and Sidgewai. But he might bring something different, kind of spice up. But we'll jump right into the battle and see what he has in store for us. So pretty much everything that I thought, other than the fact that instead of Politoed, he is bringing Mega Altaria. So very interesting. I didn't think he was really going to bring Altaria too much. For whatever reason, I don't have the sprite for Mega. That's a shame. Mega. Yeah. So I'll just have to use regular Altaria instead. So there we go. Got a nice big Flappy Bird. Alright. So I think that's still pretty good overall. Like I said, I did predict pretty well. I am very surprised, honestly, that he brought 3 dragons against my team when I have 2 fairy types, but we'll see what happens. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if he led off with Chansey. So with that in mind, I think overall my best option is probably just going to lead off with my Babar, the Donphan. As it leads off with Kingdra. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to switch out into Mega Venusaur. Not too hard of a switch for me. This goes for the Hydro Pump. Perfectly fine. From here, I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed. Because he can switch into Decidueye. But not too worried about that. I can handle him pretty well. But otherwise, this covers any other switch-ins and just kind of gets that damage racking up. So definitely think it is a good option. All right. And so this is fine. I'm going to Leech Seed Chansey. And I'm very happy because I did tech in knockoff on my Mega Venusaur to get rid of this Eevee Light that he does have. So this is going very well so far for me so far. As I say it twice over. As he brings up the light screen. Very interesting. From here, I could switch out. I could stay in. He's either going to stay in. Honestly, I think I could just Leech Seed again, predicting his switch. Yep. That's fine. So honestly, I think I can just Sludge Bomb at this point. As he doesn't Mega Evolve. Oh, he forgot to hit the Mega Evolve button. And I do get the poison as well. But yeah, so either he decided not to Mega Evolve because Return then becomes Fairy type and would be resisted, or he just outright, forgets. I'm not sure. Let's just Sludge Bomb again here. As he does switch out. Okay. Into the Garchomp. Once again, not too much of an issue. I'm just going to Leech Seed. And that does 35. Very nice. And I get that Leech Seed going. And from here, I just think a Gig Drain will work well. Be neutral. Get a little bit of HP back. And pretty much I lost nothing that turn. Honestly, this turn I am going to switch into Cresselia. Because he is going to stay in, he's going to go for the Earthquake again. It's perfectly fine. And here I'm going to substitute and see if I can get possibly a Cresselia sweep going on. As he brings in Tapu Koko, interesting. I'm curious to see what he does. From here, I think I'm going to Calm Mind No, just Side Shock. See how much he does. Okay, oh, he gets a crit. That's fine. Does 30. I'm gonna Moonlight and see how much it does to me. Oh, Guardian Valola. Okay. Wasted his Z move. And I Moonlight. Excellent. That was a great turn for me. So now his Z move is completely wasted. He does still have Matrix Madness, which is something to be afraid of, but I think this is a good situation. Oh, and he misses. Man, gotta say, the luck so far has been on my side. This has been very unfortunate for him so far. Yep, so he hits me with Matrix Madness this time. And I think I can just Moonlight here. Yep. So far, going pretty well for me. As he goes into Decidueye, interesting. Obviously, he can do Spirit Shackle. In that case, I think I can just go into Venusaur, honestly. Oh, he has Sword Stance. Okay. But we are just going to knock off again. Alright, Spirit Shackle does a fair amount. Knock off. Get rid of his Ogguav Berry. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't swap out, so that means that my Venusaur is done for. But this gives me a good opportunity to go into my Swellow, and I am just going to click Brave Bird. So it is unfortunate that I did lose my Mega Venusaur. I was thinking he was going to have more of a defensive Decidueye, but I guess I was incorrect in that assessment. And now I do have the Flame Orb going, so this is a very good situation for me. And it's going to be interesting to see who he brings in now. So, Kingdra. Kingdra, interesting. I'm pretty sure... Let's see. I'm pretty sure my... Oof. It's going to be close, but I think I can... There's a very good chance that I can Oko him. A 50% chance, actually. With Facade. So I think that is going to be beneficial. And we're just going to go for it. Oh, he has Focus Sash. Nice. Nice. Nicely done his part. Yeah. That's fine, though. Well played on Cog's part. Having that Focus Sash, was not expecting that whatsoever. I'm curious to see what that Focus Sash was for. But we are just going to knock him out with the priority Ice Shard. And this is looking like a pretty good situation for me now. I'm not sure why he brought in his Garchomp, which is 4 times weak to Ice, on my Pokemon, which I just showed off Ice Shard against. Yeah. So, that was kind of a sack. Not sure about that. So, I'll have to see what he says after the battle. But honestly, I do think I have this wrapped up pretty much. I do have Chansey's Eviolite knocked off, so I think an Earthquake is going to do a huge amount of damage. .46. Ooh, not sure why he light screened. Because I am physical, obviously. So, once again, that was a questionable play, to say the least. And I can just Ice Shard here as well. I do have Sturdy. So he can't knock me out in one hit. And this should do enough. Ooh. Yep. So I can just easily Ice Shard again. And this will knock out the Altaria. So we'll see what happens. Yep, so Ice Shard crit, didn't really matter. So now it's just down to his Tapu Koko, who I can also pick off with the Ice Shard. So, good game to my opponent, Cog. There were a couple of misplays, I think, in my opinion, but overall I thought it was a very good game. The couple misses, he did get very unlucky in this battle, so definitely I would like to, obviously face him in the future again, see how that would have changed. But otherwise, I think he prepped pretty well with the Focus Sash Kingdra, and I'm excited to see how he does in the rest of the season. So once again, good game to my opponent Cog. I wish the best for him going forward in the season, but it's very nice to know that we clutched out the 1-0 victory, which I'm very happy about.